Hi, I'm so excited to teach you all about the Kiss. Now, this is one of our great signature cocktails, only at iPic, and it is inspired by an art installation by Dasik Fernandez, an amazing, amazing artist who did a piece as you enter one of our signature iPics, which is Fulton Market in the Seaport District in Lower Manhattan, our first New York City location. And it's this dramatic, beautiful picture of a guy and a girl kissing, kind of that classic thing of going out for your date night at a movie. And so it is inspired a very colorful, passionate, and very, very enjoyable cocktail. So you'll notice we have our 20-quart batching bucket. And this is a cocktail that sells like wildfire. People enjoy it, they love it, they come back for it, they have seconds, etc. And so it's one that we do in a batch. Now, a couple things about the batch. First of all, notice we've got the bucket and it's labeled the Kiss. The only thing that should go in here is the Kiss. You'll notice in our beverage department, we put everything in round things. So all of our containers for syrups and fruits and batches and whatnot are all round. Everything in the culinary department is square. That is a great way of separating. So we never would have, say, something that had chicken stock or meat or anything like that in something that's going to be a beverage. So we're not crisscrossing flavors, we're not contaminating anything like that. All right, but the only thing that goes in here is the Kiss. Now you'll notice also on here, it has a recipe right on the batch container. This way we make sure everything is being done very, very consistently. Now, it is a very simple cocktail, but because of simplicity, everything has to be done perfectly. All right, so this is essentially a boozy version of an Arnold Palmer. What is an Arnold Palmer? I think you know it. It's lemonade and iced tea. So what we're doing, we're using our fresh lemon sour from Ripe. That's our cold pressed lemon sour. And very important to emphasize that to our guests, that our lemon sour is cold pressed lemon juice. What does that mean? Just like juice places, they talk about cold press. It has the most amount of vitamins, the most amount of flavor because it's not heated. So cold pressed lemon juice, pure cane sugar. That's how we make our lemonade with just that and a little bit of water. And then we also make a tea. As an Arnold Palmer would be tea, but we're doing a very special tea. We're doing the rare tea cellar lemon berry meritage tea. Beautiful tea. We're brewing that, and we're going to combine all that with New Amsterdam vodka, our house vodka. So again, it's just the brewed tea. It's our homemade lemonade made via the fresh cane sugar, cold pressed lemon sour from Ripe. And that all goes in the container. We stir it really well. Make sure before you're filling any container up, say a deli, or for instance, a store and pour, that you're stirring the master batch to make sure everything's consistent. Because again, there's no preservatives, there's nothing that's an emulsifier or whatnot. It's only these fresh ingredients, so you want to stir it so the guest is getting every bit of deliciousness. All right, now we do put this in a store and pour in our wells because it's a great selling cocktail, and this is where it's consistent, it stays cold because it's right next to the ice, very, very fast. So all the work is really done in this lemon berry meritage tea from Rare Tea Cellar, getting that cold pressed juice from Ripe, and then combine it with a great quality vodka, the California made New Amsterdam vodka. All right, so once that's all done, guest has a couple different ways they can enjoy this. First, just the classic is going to be in a rocks glass, but a really beautiful garnish. You want to make sure you have beautiful fresh mint, and notice how this mint is gorgeous, it's fresh, it's bright. That's gonna, it smells so great, and it's also going to just add a little bit of color, a little bit of life to the cocktail. And then our berry skewers. Again, freshes. People love fresh berries. They love fresh fruit. They see this on the bar top. It helps to sell the cocktail, gets them into a signature cocktail. And now why do we want to sell them a signature cocktail? We want something that's only at iPic. We want them to have a reason to come back for our movie experience, for our restaurants. And when we help them into our fresh cocktails, it's a great way to get people coming back. And also, it gets them doing our social media. Have you ever seen anyone Instagram a vodka soda? No, but our Kiss, for instance, with a beautiful fruit on it and this whole story behind it and kind of this berry, boozy Arnold Palmer, it's something that a guest could post something about and talk about and say, hey, you got to come back. This is so delicious and you enjoy this here at iPic. Now, notice for the berry skewers, these are our bamboo skewers, and it is a blueberry, then a raspberry, then a blueberry. Now, very, very important. Now, the blueberries, you'll see a blueberry kind of has a top like a North Pole and a South Pole. And when you skewer it, you're going to skewer through the sides because that's the strongest skin. And your raspberry goes on sideways and then another blueberry. That way it keeps your blueberry from moving around, and it's going to keep everything really fresh. If the raspberry went on the end, sometimes they can kind of slide off. So blueberry, raspberry, blueberry, but always through the sides. That's the strongest part of the berry. It's going to keep it really nice and fresh. That goes in a beautiful martini glass. Again, it's going to help to sell because guest says, hey, what comes with the berries? Oh, you got to get the Kiss. It's fantastic. It's our lemon berry Arnold Palmer. It's boozy because it's got our New Amsterdam vodka in there. All right, so execution very fast. Again, all our work behind the bar is done in the afternoon, our prep in the morning, late in the evening, things like that, so that when you order the cocktail, boom, ready to rock it out. All right, so we're going to fill our rocks glass up with ice all the way to the top, and then our Kiss. You got this beautiful natural color coming from the tea, and now our berry skewer, and that's going to go right across the top, right there. Look how beautiful that is. And then just a little bit of mint. Pick out a nice couple of sprigs here. And as you know, gotta wake that mint up. Palm of your hand, nice up. Smells amazing. I'm getting so thirsty right now. All right, and then that mint is gonna go right behind the berry. So it's kind of framing it right there. So you've got the beautiful color, the berry skewer, only at iPic. This is our Kiss. It's fresh, delicious. You smell that mint. You can munch on the berries for a little bit of texture. Absolutely delicious and refreshing. That is a Kiss. That's a single serve. Now, you can also sell this in a signature iPic shaker. Fantastic. So in the movie, it's going to be a couple hours. They don't want to interrupt the middle of the movie, and they just want to kind of be on autopilot and hang out. Sell them a shaker. Now, with this, as with all of our shakers, same garnish, same glass. So ice goes in here. Our berry skewer goes right on top. Same thing with our mint, a couple of beautiful sprigs. Just gonna slap those bad boys. Boom. All right, right there, right behind our berry skewer. Depending on how many guests, 1, 2, 3, however many glasses, it will actually, one of these shakers and filled up basically halfway between the P and the top of the glass. This will actually fill 4 of our rocks glasses. It's an amazing value. The price says maybe if a guest doesn't understand, doesn't realize how much they're getting, because it's all that beautiful cocktail in there. And again, filled with ice. Again, 4 of these. So really great value, perfect for 2 people to split for a movie. And then top goes right on there. This goes out together. They can enjoy it at their leisure. And remember, if you're a ninja, offer to bring them some fresh ice. Now, also note that there's no ice in here, so it's very important that this is in a store and pour next to your ice, or this is in your cooler. It's got to be nice and cold so it has a nice refreshing drink for your guests. Now, if you are one of our locations with a restaurant, then you may have, say, for instance, a tuck room. And in that case, you can also sell a guest what's called a Boston Round. And a Boston Round is an old school apothecary bottle, and it's a 16-ounce pint, and we'll fill that all the way up, and that is going to be on another option. It's actually the same amount of liquid as our shaker, and it's a great way to enjoy. And this can be done at any of our restaurants. Same exact procedure as when you sell the shaker. You're going to give them the glass with the garnish, and they get this beautiful bottle. Really fun because you have a couple people can share this. Again, one of these bottles or one of the shakers will fill up 4 of the rocks glasses, and that is the Kiss. Cheers.